Hey, what's up YouTubers, Lee John Blackmore here at Super Easy Guitar and welcome to another Electric Tuesday. So I just wanted to thank you before we get into it for all the lovely feedback about these lessons, and I really appreciate your support, guys. So this week we're doing No Time to Die, and sung by Billie Eilish, hence me not singing because she's a beautiful singer and you know I can't sing anywhere near like that. So I just thought I'd show you the intro and the chords behind it because they're really straightforward and they sound pretty cool, right? And yes, even though this is Electric Tuesdays, it will work on the acoustic guitar. Pretty much anything I do should work on the electric or the acoustic, okay guys? So looking at the intro, it was just something I was just working out by ear. And we can just put our third finger, if you want to use your fingers or hold a guitar pick, which I've put behind me for some unknown reason. So you can actually use the pick and a finger if you want, a bit of hybrid picking. And I'll just turn that down a little bit. I've got my third finger up on the 9th fret on the G string, and I'm also plucking the bottom E at the same time. Then we got this, just kind of up the scale, right? So I prefer to use my thumb and finger, and I just tuck my guitar pick away there. So we've got this open E and the 9th fret, and I hit that bottom E again, okay, just to keep that rhythm ticking over. Then my first finger goes onto the B string at the 7th fret. And I'm always going back to that bottom E. 2 plucks at the same time, bottom E, over to the 7th, bottom E, and the 8th fret on the B string. Then the 7th fret on the top E string, okay? And that just repeats, alright? So the second time round, not everyone will be able to do this because it's a bit of a funny position, but I'll show you 2 different ways. I like to put my thumb around here and play in the 8th fret, and everything stays the same, okay? So that becomes C now, okay? So opposed E we had before, and now I'm putting my thumb in the 8th fret, so it becomes C. So everything else stays exactly the same, okay? And then it gets easy again. Instead of plucking the bottom E, now we're going to pluck the open A. Same thing again, right? And this is where it slightly changes. Now we go down to the 7th position, I can't talk, with my thumb. And my third finger now goes into the 8th fret. And then it goes, I play 8 with the, I play 7 on the bottom E and 8 on the G string at the same time. Then I move my third finger to the 8th fret, and then the B string, it's the 7th fret again, like before. Okay, so that's the only time it changes. If you can't get your thumb over, what you can do, the first one's the same. The second one, you can use your second finger there. Just gets a little tricky because you have to put that first finger up a fret and then onto the 7th. And then the A, the open A is easy, right? And then now that one's a bit funny because we're going 7, which is B. And then I've got my second finger on 8 on the G, third finger 9. Then bring the first finger back over to play the 7th on the B string, okay? So that's if you can't use your thumb. Now the chords, when we go into the verses, you know, I don't think, you know, it's played on the piano. I just like that kind of up strum. And it's just, I'm dragging the pick, playing an E minor, all right? Then I'm playing a C major 7, so it's like a C, there's a C, but a C major 7 is just with the first finger removed. It just makes it sound a bit more mysterious, right? So C major 7, and then now on the record I can kind of hear A major, and and then it changes down into a minor. It modulates to a minor. If I'm hearing it correctly, there might be some arguments about that, I don't know. So, but it feels natural to go to the, it sounds very kind of James Bond, to go to the major, then the minor. So I kind of like that. I'm doing a little bit of both. E minor, C major 7, A major, then minor, and then repeat. E minor, C major 7, A major, A minor, and then the turnaround will just be C major 7 or C, and then B7. That might not be a chord you're familiar with, but it's just second finger, second fret on the A string, first finger, first fret on the D, third finger, second fret on the G string, and pinky, second fret on the top E. You omit the bottom E, you don't play it. And that to me sounds like a very sort of Spanish-y progression, minor progression. And so I think she's kind of used that. If she wrote it, maybe she did, I don't know. I didn't Google it or anything. So what I did notice as well, it's got that kind of mysterious feel. Now the original like James Bond chord, I always played it up here for some reason. So I can't remember exactly which one's correct, but it's the same sort of thing. So I've basically got an E minor, so I've got a root, which is the E, the minor third, which is G, the fifth, which is B, the D sharp, which is the major 7, and the F sharp, which is a 9th. Okay, and obviously the first again. So that's just going from the B string, 7th fret, G string, 8th fret, D string, 9th fret, A string, 10th. So there's your James Bond chord, or your John Barry chord if you like. He was the person that originally wrote the James Bond theme. So I guess that could have possibly been inspired by this song, who knows. But there you have it, guys. So I would recommend listening through to the track, and those chords don't really change, so it's just a case of going through and seeing where the changes are. They're quite straightforward. Have fun with it. Enjoy, and I'll see you again the same time next week.